Hey, Frank Murphy here behind the scenes at Knoxville Opera's production of Aida, which of course is May 4th and 6th at the Civic Auditorium. Dean Anthony is the stage director, and I've been watching you in action tonight, and you really are about the physicality. So then I look at your bio, and it says the tumbling tenor, and he's known for his movement and singing. And I'm like, well, I just saw all that. It's all true.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a constant sense of movement and the constant sense of body connection. You know, in normal life, we have a normal conversation, we talk to people, we breathe, we nod our head, we do that. For some reason, sometimes you get on stage, it feels like you need to go this.
Yeah.
So I just,
simple things. It's just as you pass this prop to the next person, make sure you would do it as if it were real.
Correct. I mean, to me, that's the only way to make a show normal.
Yeah.
For some reason, some people feel there's a disconnect when I get on stage. I have to become an alter ego. But by becoming an alter ego, you're actually telegraphing. You're trying to tell me.
You got to find the truth.
Well, you're trying to tell me you're an alter ego instead of being an alter ego. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you have to find the reality and the truth of the character.
Well, correct. Yeah.
All right.
But this normal physical engagement about it, inhalation and exhalation. When someone sings a nice note.
Yes.
And then you breathe and you take that in and you recover but you can relish it for another few beats after.
Right.
You can't just be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not like the whole world pauses and it goes into fantasy mode. It's all real to the characters.
And I feel that if I get everybody in the room to do that, there's a whole energy that shoots across the stage that's much more powerful.
Now let me ask, when you do Aida at Pensacola or someplace, and then you come to do it in Knoxville, what is the same, what is different? How do you decide what to keep, what to change?
My construction of the show is in my book. It stays pretty much the same. It was actually the same set. Now the difference is that we're using a larger theater here, so that set was deconstructed because it was too big for that theater. Now we're using the whole thing.
Well, where do you get? If I were looking on Google, where would I get a set for Aida? How would I even begin?
Well, you just have to know where to go. I mean, everyone knows that New Orleans Opera has a very, very large. Large set for
because I'd heard that Aida R Us went out of business, and I was wondering if you.
Yeah, well, there are several sets that are smaller, several sets that are, but Brian wanted the big one.
So New Orleans Opera rents you.
It's pretty much the biggest one. It's also has to do with finances and how trucking and it's expensive to truck a set here and there. So this worked out for them, and so the set is very similar. So the construction of my show is different, but the dancers
that's what
are
Joe
different.
Gladstone is doing behind you. He's taping up pictures.
Yeah, those are pictures from the original production.
Okay, and Joe, we've met many times on the various productions here at Knoxville Opera. So I'm kind of putting it all together, trying to learn what your take is on both the physicality of it and the.
Yeah, but I also can't. I'm not trying to turn Aida into a tumbling show.
No, it's not about.
You can't tumble. I mean, so there's a lot of places where there's just no room to move. I mean, the triumphal team is going to have over 130 people plus in it, so there's no room really to move. Right. So people stay in one position for almost the entire scene, but they still have to be invested in the text and what's going on, the arc of the story.
But jump forward 5,000 years, if I were going to an important church ceremony nowadays, I wouldn't be running all up and down the cathedral.
Exactly.
I'd be in my spot and I would do my role.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
All right. So it kind of relates.
And sometimes I'm just a circus master trying to just crack the whip and get everybody in place. And,
well, you've got the mustache not only for the whip, but for the circus. So you must wax that.
I do. Yeah, that's my new brand. I just grew the beard this year, and that's kind of different,
Where do you live?
I live in North Carolina.
Oh, fantastic. This is an easy hop for you then.
Well, it wasn't. I was just my 5th show. I haven't been home since December. So
do they remember you?
I don't know.
They think you have no
I have
beard.
nobody there. My dog travels with me everywhere I go. So. But I run Brevard. I'm the opera director of Brevard, so that's where I reside.
What's your take on Tennessee and Knoxville specifically? You've been spending some time getting around.
Well, mostly I've been working.
I understand.
But I have been here a lot in the past because I've worked with some of the kids at UT. I've done master classes there. I also 4 of my brother's kids all graduated and/or are still at UT.
Oh, that's all right.
So
that's cool.
There's a family connection. And my nephew's band is based out of Knoxville.
What's there?
Called Sirius Bright. Sirius Bright.
It sounds like a Harry Potter reference. What it sounds like.
A wonderful band. So I've had a long connection to Knoxville.
I love it. And the
I sang
singers,
here too.
You did?
I sang here in 2004.
In which production?
Fledermaus. That was the last time I was.
Okay,
so I did Alfred. And that was the last time I worked. I worked in this room as a singer.
Oh wow! So what's the opera singers from UT? Holy cow.
They're great. They're
Aren't
good
they so?
kids.
Yeah.
And I've brought quite a few of them over the years to Brevard for the summer program that I run. So I have, and Eileen Downey is
Yes.
my music director at Brevard.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Andy
she's-
Wenzel's on my faculty at Brevard. So
Oh.
I've got a great connection with this.
I love it. This is really cool. Well, Dean Anthony, you can find out more about him by going to KnoxvilleOpera.com or just Google him. He's got his own DeanAnthony.com as well.
.net.
.net, sorry.
Whatever.
I beg your pardon. I didn't look at the end. I just
That's
said
okay.
Googled Dean Anthony Opera, and then he's who came up.
Thanks for
All right,
that.
I
It's great to
appreciate
talk
that.
to you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Don't miss Knoxville Opera's production of Aida, the grandest of all, thanks to this fella. And that's coming up on May 4 and 6. Go to KnoxvilleOpera.com or call 524-0795.